Hello everyone, my name is Choonky and today I will be showing you how to install shaders for Roblox, which basically improves your graphics. Now as far as what you will need to have, you will need a computer running Windows, which means you can't run this on, let's say, a Mac, Linux or a Chromebook. But most importantly, however, you will also need a dedicated Nvidia graphics card, whether that may be a GTX, RTX or any other Nvidia card. As of making this video, you cannot run shaders on anything else, so no AMD or no Intel GPUs. Any tutorial claiming that is an outright scam and it will steal credentials such as your social media accounts and even your Roblox account. If you do not already know what graphics card you have, you can check by holding down the Windows key and pressing R, and then in the run box typing dxdiag. Now this does take a while to load up, and if it shows a message, just press yes on it and it will continue loading up. This will take a while to load, but whenever it does load, you can go ahead and press the screen button up here. I have two because I am on a laptop with both integrated and dedicated graphics. But if any of these says you have an Nvidia graphics card, either like GTX, RTX, whatever, you are set and you can proceed with the tutorial as usual. For reference here, I am using a GTX 1060 laptop, which should run the shaders just fine. Now the software we will be installing is called Blockshade, which was created by Xravi. Shout out to him, by the way. I will link his channel down in the description. Anyway, you will need to click the download link in the description, and here, when you come to this page, you need to press blockshade.zip, and it should start downloading the file for you. Now when you have downloaded the file, you will see that you have a Blockshade file installed in your downloads folder. So you press right click and select extract all, and from here select extract. Now you will see the setup file, so just double click to run it. You will get a message asking for administrator privileges, and that is because the app accesses the Nvidia app, which is administrator protected, so you need to select yes for this to work. If you get a message like this, press info and run anyway. This only shows because the Xravi, the creator of this tool, is an unverified publisher. And for a certificate, you need to put in hundreds of dollars a year. You do not need to worry about any viruses or something, because this program is completely open source, which means anyone, even you, can check the raw code behind this installer and see what's happening. Now before you do anything, do not press install yet, do not press install yet, do not click that install button, you need to head to the settings and press this, patch Nvidia app. What this does is it essentially downgrades the Nvidia app to an older version because the newer version breaks the shaders. This will not affect regular driver updates either, so you do not need to worry about that. This will take a while, but just let it sit. It might look like it's stuck. Just let it sit until it does something. Now, if you already have the Nvidia app installed, it will ask you to uninstall. Do that, and then it will ask you to update to a patched version, But since I have GeForce Experience installed, it would just ask me to upgrade to it. So I select upgrade, scroll down, accept and install, and let it do its thing. Now when you come here, you select game ready driver for the best performance. This thing doesn't matter at all, this optimization thing. But this thing, the Nvidia overlay, this needs to be enabled, otherwise you can't use the shaders at all, it will not work. So just select next, just skip this. Tada! We have the most important step finished now. You can close this, you can head to the installer app. Now the thing with this is you only need to do dispatch Nvidia app once. Now that you've done it, you don't need to do it again. However, whenever Roblox updates, you will need to reopen this. Shut up. You will need to reopen this installer and go to settings here and select create shortcuts. So that is because Roblox removes the files whenever it updates. But now, when you're here, you can just select install and wait for it to install. So it takes a while, but eventually it should be installed. Now whenever it has installed, you will see this, which is basically community presets. This is completely optional as the blockshade already comes with a few included presets. However, these are presets made by community. I'm gonna install a few just for reference. Press install and you will have this install like this. And when you feel done, select next. If you want to support Xravai, you can have this checked. But for this video, I'm gonna turn it off and select finish. And now you're ready to enter a Roblox game. Now when you do eventually enter a Roblox game, it might take some time and breeze to load the new presets, however that's fine. You will have to go to settings, scroll down, and here graphics mode, it has to be set to manual, not automatic, has to be set to manual. Now when you have done that, you can press Alt and F3. If you do not have like an F3 key on your keyboard, you can press Alt and Z and select this game filter tab. And now just let this load. My computer is not the fastest, so it does take some time. However, here we have a bunch of shaders. I'm gonna go with Block Shade Ultra. Press plus to activate it. And it does take a while. And as we can see, we have shaders enabled now. This will make your game lag a bit because if it's not obvious enough, this requires more power to run. So I can feel like my game frame rate drops slightly. However, it's not too significant. Now I disabled the shader. And let's go with... Do not ignore this, by the way, the 3D effects and anything below that. Ignore this. However, let's select Socks V2. This is a bit different, I can tell, because this has motion blur enabled, which looks pretty cool actually. And whenever you want to shade, just F3. It takes a while to load, maybe on my system because of how it lags. Just press this and delete. Now it disabled it. You can have different presets too. If there are like many presets you use, like the same presets, you can just select one. You can have like this already set up. Okay, maybe I can go with Block Shade Low. Now this took much faster to load. My game still runs pretty good. Now if you did enjoy this video, I would appreciate if you could like and maybe subscribe to my channel so I could create more videos like this. If you have any questions, please redo the tutorial because there are a lot of people who usually miss a step, which I have noticed. So please just look where it did fail and make sure that you did not miss anything. But with that said, I will end the video here. See you next time.